tripping. Don't your brother got them birds, huh? You ready to bust you somebody? You ain't scared, huh? You know how to play it, huh? I know you ain't gonna let somebody come and punk you, huh? Stand in front you, huh? Straight up run you, huh? You know who got that fire, huh? You know how to use a triple beam, huh? It ain't hard as it seems, huh? You keep your body clean, huh? You got a lot of your bold jeans, huh? Some of your partners, huh? You don't really want to mess with them clowns, huh? You come up with them clowns, huh? You stuck with them clowns, huh? You a big chaser, you got your block on fire, you remain in the G. Until the moment you expire, you know what it is. You make nothing out of something, you handle your biz. And don't be crying, it is something you a big chaser. You got your block on fire, you remain in the G. Until the moment you expire, you know what it is. You make nothing out of something, you handle your biz. And don't be crying, it is suffering. You can't do nothing but love fresh, huh? You won't know what we gonna do next, huh? You bought our tape with the check, huh? You wearing a vest, huh? You trying to protect your chest, huh? You spent 70 on your bins, huh? That ain't sure that's for your friends, huh? You won't stop these heads from playing with you, huh? You won't run the block, huh? You won't be the last one with rocks, huh? You keep it, huh? You count the money at the end of the night, huh? You on a 3-day flight, huh? You full of that line. You ducking them people, huh? You the one face was on news last night, huh? You the one the dude out their shoes last night, huh? You don't come in the project when it's dark, huh? You claim you're a thug and you ain't got no heart, huh? You came in the Norway on New Year's Eve, huh? You got stuck in there and you couldn't leave, huh?
We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of Baseball on the Show. Tonight, we've got a good matchup in store between the Milwaukee Brewers and the Chicago Cubs. Cubs baseball starts right now. Trevor Williams will be on the bump for Game 2 of the series. What do we need to know here, Danny?
This guy had a year you'd love to forget last year. Awfully ugly. We'll see if he can rebound and pitch much better. And if he doesn't, his spot in the rotation could be in jeopardy. It'll be awfully important that he gets off to a good start in this one.
So now here is Lorenzo Cain. He'll get us started in this one under the lights.
Lorenzo.
And now the first pitch. There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball. Well, guys, as we look at the Cubs coming into play here tonight, it appears to be all systems go to start the new year as they've come out of the gates on a 4-game winning streak.
Hey, Matty V, talking about a team that's on a roll right now, D-Roll. How about this? Through the first 4 games of this homestand, perfect 4-0. They've got their sights set, D-Roll, on some bigger and better things.
And you know what, Dan, and the fans feel it. You can tell there's an electric atmosphere brewing in this stadium right now, and hopefully it continues.
And a look now at the batting order for the visiting Milwaukee Brewers. Dan, who do we keep an eye on?
Well, look out for Lorenzo Cain as this game moves along. He's hitting over 400. Now, hold on. I know it's just April, but that's really impressive. And if you're hitting 400 in the backyard playing wiffle ball, you're still doing something pretty good. It's been a great start, and I'm interested to see if he can feed off of it the rest of the way.
So here's Avisail Garcia as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. And he's looking to get it going, off to a bit of a slow start this year. The 1-0 home. Hit to short. He's got it. Throw gets him, 2 down.
That is good. The left fielder, number 22.
Set to get his evening at the plate started, Christian Yelich. Trying to get it going at the plate. It's been tough sledding for him so far this year. First offering on its way.
Well, the key for him on the mound is to keep the ball down. Certainly, hollow of the knee or lower. Sinker changeup guy, if he's going to succeed against this lineup, he's got to keep the ball down.
Here's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1. And right into the shift. Scooped up. Throw to first with time to spare, and the side is retired. Gone in order are the Brewers. And now it'll be the Cubs' turn in a scoreless ball game. Eric Lauer, an Ohio-born left-hander, gets the starting nod. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Well, this guy's kind of unique. How about a 5-pitch repertoire that he has? That gives him a lot of options for both righties and lefties. And if he's on, he can be really tough to hit.
Into the box, John Peterson. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. A ball and no strikes. And guys, we take a look at the Brewers entering play here tonight. They come in a real funk to start the year. Still searching for what's been an elusive first win.
Yeah, guys, dropping yesterday was a heartbreaker without question. But you know what? You find a way. You show up to the yard today, you get out of the cab, and you watch countless hours of video, and you try and formulate a game plan to get this back to 500. 1-1 to start the road trip, and you're moving in the right direction.
Lifted in the air out to center field. Kane is there, and he has it for the first out. And a chance now from the north side of Chicago to check out the Cubs starting lineup. What's the key for a home victory tonight, Dero?
Well, Matt, the key for me to success for this lineup is they got to be willing to come through in big spots. They got to stick to the game plan. Somebody's going to have to get a knock with 2 outs and find a way to not leave base runners stranded.
Here's the young catcher, Wilson Contreras. 0-1 the count. And it's 1-1.
Boy, that's a nasty breaking ball right there. Backdoor slider. Just missed the corner. As they say, that's a Hall of Fame pitch.
Time to take a look at the umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Mike Fillmore.
Hey, Dero, Mike Fillmore, one of the most consistent umpires throughout the league. Both pitchers and position players love this guy.
Yeah, I think one of the best in the business. How I judge a good teammate is every day he opens that door. Is he consistent? Can I count on him? Mike Fillmore is the exact same way behind the dish.
Count even at 2-2.
I know that fastball registered at about 92, 93, but I guarantee you it looked about 4 to 5 miles an hour faster than that for this offensive player after coming off a curve.
Contreras swings, and this is well hit to left. Into the bleachers and gone. A solo shot that time for Wilson Contreras. First home run of the campaign for him, and the Cubs are on the board first, 1-0.
What a way to start this one off. The scoreless top of the frame, and you answer with a bomb at the bottom of the first.
In now is Nico Horner.
That's shortstop.
As he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. In his career against this pitcher, not a big sample size, 0 for 1. 1 out, nobody on. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. To 1-2 now. Into the windup and the pitch. Strike 3 on a pitch in the dirt. And the throw is made to record the second out of the inning.
Batting fourth.
So 2 out, nobody on. And that'll bring up one of the better clutch hitters on the landscape, David Bodie. First delivery to him. There's a breaking ball, but it's laid off and doesn't find the zone. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he lays off a fastball here that looked pretty good, but it's 2-0. Now the pitch. High in the air out to center field. Kane is under it. He handles it easily, and the inning is over. Cubs are on the board first thanks to this solo home run. We'll head to the top of the second. It's now 1-0 Chicago. And that'll bring up Keston Hiura. He'll start things out in the top half of the second.
The second baseman, Keston Hiura.
Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. Hard hit ball to short. Throw is in time for the first out of the second.
Batting fifth. The first
So here's how the Chicago Cubs are positioned defensively. Let's take a look at catcher Wilson Contreras. This guy's got one of the best arms in the game. Think Gary Sanchez, but in the National League. Nobody wants to attempt stealing bags on this guy, and brings a powerful bat to the lineup.
Dan Vogelbach is next. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. That missed. Close. It's ball two. Now the 2-0. Here is a ground ball now for the shortstop to the right of second. Throw on to first, two gone.
batting fifth, the third baseman, Travis Shaw.
Next up is Travis Shaw. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. Here's the first pitch to him. Down and in here, 1 ball, no strikes. Second inning here as the Cubs lead this one early 1-0. That's lifted the other way out to left. Marisnick is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. So they go down without a whimper here. We'll go to the bottom half of inning number 2. The Cubs are on top, 1-0. Last half of the second set to go, and set to go is the veteran first baseman, Anthony Rizzo.
First baseman, Anthony Rizzo.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. In there, no balls and a strike. Rizzo doesn't usually enjoy left-handed pitching like this as much as he does at-bats against right-handers. I'm not sure if it's a comfort thing or if he just sees the ball better coming from the right side, but that's the book on him at this point in his career. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Yelich is under it. 1 out.
Batting sixth, the right.
So here's how the Brewers are positioned defensively. And patrolling center field today, Lorenzo Cain, one of the better defensive outfielders in the game. The ability to cover a lot of ground and hit anywhere in the order from the top to right in the middle where all the damage is done.
Here's Jason Hayward now. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. Lifetime in this matchup. He's got a 3-for-5 line. As anticipated, here's a ground ball now to the right side. And that's through for a hit.
Hey, not an easy thing to do right there, D-Roll, with that stacked infield on the right side. To hit it through where the shift is, have to hit that in the right place at the right time.
Yeah, he found a good result right there, Dan. Pitcher actually executed right there. Got him to hit it where he wanted to. Put good barrel, good contact on that ball, and was able to find the hole.
Here's Jake Marisnick as he'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and 1 away. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands.
That hook stayed up in the zone. You can see he struggled with that curveball early. He's trying to find that release point with his off-speed pitches. We'll have to see if he can find the feel for that thing moving forward.
The 1-1 home. Takes a pass and misses. That's strike two. Working for the punch out and the offering. Hit high and deep out to left field. This one's into the bleachers and gone. It's a two-run shot to straightaway left. First home run of the campaign for him, and the Cubs have taken a 3-0 lead.
Yeah, and if you remember the previous pitch, he couldn't get around on the fastball and was mad at himself. Well, there's nothing to be mad about anymore unless you're the guy standing on the mound wondering what just happened.
At the plate now, Ildemaro Vargas.
The second baseman.
As he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball one.
Vargas.
And that's inside and a bit low anyways. It's 2-0. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
Well, he knows it, but this is the kind of guy you just have to go right after. He's not the biggest threat with the bat, so it's time to challenge him right here.
The 3-1 pitch. Hit to third. Shaw gloves it. Throwing time at first for out number 2.
Not a lot you can do with that pitch. That fastball just ate him up inside and gets the soft grounder for the out.
Now at the plate, Trevor Williams. First pitch on the way. Good off-speed pitch had him out in front for strike one. Two out, nobody on. Swing and a liner. And the pitcher's got himself a base hit. Well, Dan, do you agree with the timing of the visit from the pitching coach?
You know, that's sort of a tough one since it's only the second inning, but I think it's about knowing your pitcher and how they respond. He's had some struggles here, so I think he's just reminding him to let those go and focus on the next batter.
Back to the top of the order now, and in steps a former World Series hero, the outfielder Jock Peterson. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Called a strike on the outer half. 0-1.
That elevated fastball right there, that is the biggest change in the game today for me. When I first came up, a lot of guys working that Greg Maddux east to west.
And it's quickly 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. And the cutter got him swinging. Strike 3, and the side is retired. But 2 come across to score in the inning, courtesy of this 2-run home run. We've played 2. It's 3-0 Chicago. And now Narvaez, he's the number 7 hitter, but he's leading off to third after the first 6 guys in the lineup have been retired in order.
Yeah, it's been a great start to the guy on the mound. It'll be interesting to see if they can find a way to get to this guy before he really settles in.
Now here's the pitch.
Pitcher wants to have a quick inning right here, capitalize on the momentum his batters have.
The windup and the 0-1. That's lifted the other way out to left. Marisnik is under it, makes the play, 1 away.
Batting it, the shortstop, Orlando Arcia.
Next for Milwaukee, Orlando Arcia. And now the first pitch.
I love everything this pitcher's got working right now. He's got presence, he's got great body language on the mound, he's got fastball command and a nice early feel for his off-speed stuff.
Hit softly on the ground to third. Fielded cleanly. In time to first, and there are 2 away.
Batting 9, the pitcher, number 52, Eric Lauer.
So 2 away in the Brewers' half of the third. And that'll bring up the pitcher, Eric Lauer. Here's the first pitch. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0.
Yeah, that looked like a strike, but let me tell you, when you're staring at a big 0 in the hit column, getting a call like that to go your way can feel like a big victory.
A ball and a strike.
Well located fastball right there. If he can continue to do that, he'll pitch deep into this one.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. To the left side, but it's well foul. Two and 2 now with 2 away and the base is empty.
You certainly know he's not trying to work around the pitcher. But sometimes the hardest thing to do is to throw a strike to a guy that you know won't swing the bat.
Hit on the ground to third. Throw to first beats him easily, and the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for Milwaukee. They trail in this one 3-0. Bottom of the third now, and now it'll be the catcher, Wilson Contreras.
He turned around that fastball and drove it out of the park in his previous at-bat, so there's got to be a good chance they mix it up right here on him and try and go off speed.
Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1.
I guess the game plan from the offensive standpoint today coming into this one was they were going to work the counts. They've been super patient at the plate in the early goings of this game, and they've got the lead looking for more.
Hit the other way out toward right field. This is gathered in out there by Garcia for the first out.
The batter, number 2.
And while we have a moment, let's take a look at our upcoming schedule to see where we'll be for the next 7 days. So bases are empty with 1 out now. And up next, Nico Horner. Now the first pitch. Too low, 1-0. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Good take there to lay off the high fastball.
You can see this guy's more focused at the plate right now. In that first AB, he went down on strikes.
And a pitch swung on and bounced to Arcia. It's short. Reined in. Throw gets him. 2 down.
The third baseman, number 13, David Bodie.
Digging in next, David Bodie flew out in his only at-bat so far. And now the first pitch. 2 out, nobody on. Line toward right center. And that's a base hit. 1 for 2 in his first couple of plate appearances.
Hey, D-Roll, that's just what you want to do. Keep the pressure on. He's given up a couple of runs early already in this game, and now he gives up the 2-out single.
Yeah, no chance right there. You want to make this guy work. You want to try and get into their pen as quick as possible. And if 2-out knocks are the answer, then so be it.
Anthony Rizzo stands in now. And he lays off there 1-0. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. And here's a fastball inside as the count moves to 2-0 now. Strike called, 2-1.
Hey, usually the second time through the order you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating and feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
Here's the 2-1. Here's a big swing and a miss on the fastball, 2-2.
Threw that fastball right by him. He had no chance to get the barrel of that one.
Bounce towards the second baseman. He's got it. He'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. 1 left for the Cubs. They lead it 3-0. In now is Lorenzo Cain back to the top of the lineup as they're still looking for their first base runner in this one.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've yet to figure this guy out on the mound. He's looked great so far.
He has, but we'll see if this second trip through the order changes anything.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what kind of adjustments these hitters are able to make in the middle innings of this game.
Pitch on the way. Looking at his career totals, Cain carries a hitting line just over the 280 plateau. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Lifted in the air out towards left center. After it is Marisnick. That's a hit, the first of the game for Milwaukee.
Now batting, the right fielder, Avisaíl Garcia.
So here is Avisaíl Garcia as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. He's 0 for 1 thus far. The 1-0 is looked at for the first strike. Fastball close, but he didn't get it. 2-1. Ground ball sent back up the middle to second for 1. On to Rizzo at first, and they get them both.
We don't get to see the glove tossing up, but boy, it can really help save some time, and it looks good to boot. That's smooth.
And here's Christian Yelich now. No one on base for him after the double play.
Yeah, Matt, that 2-ball really changed the complexion of this inning. It looked like the middle of the order was going to have a chance to get a big hit with some ducks on the pond, but now they just have to try and get a 2-out rally started.
First pitch on its way. Fouled away.
You're lucky if you get 1 pitch a night right down the middle. Cannot be late on that fastball.
The windup and the 0-1.
I think a big reason why he's been so effective in this one, that he's been just about getting ahead of every hitter. Seems like every one of them are 0-2, 1-2, and it's just about every at-bat. And when that's the case, your chances of getting a good pitch to hit are way worse.
Loud contact there, but it's well foul. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Pulled toward right center field. On the move is Peterson. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. Brewers go down quietly. They trail it here 3-0. Welcome back to the north side of Chicago, back here at Wrigley Field as we check in with Heidi.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Cubs to discuss his thoughts on his lineup so far. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. They've been able to push across 3 runs to this point, but they've also made the opposition work extremely hard. He's thrown a lot of pitches, and they think they're going to have a good opportunity to push across a lot more runs as he tires or as they get into that bullpen.
Okay, thank you, Heidi.
Leading off,
now it'll be Jason Hayward. He singled and scored in his first appearance in this one.
For me, this is an important add-on inning here. Their little lead is cute. I like it, but keeping the pressure on, building that lead, that's how you bury someone.
And he watches a called strike at the knees. No balls and 2 strikes. Halfway to 100 pitches. Here it is. And he fouls this one off. Another 0-2 coming. Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1. So with 1 away, let's punch up the graphic and show you the pitch speed comparison for the 2 starters here in the 4th inning. And both of these guys are working right around the same speed. 93 for one, 92 for the other. So 1 away here in the Chicago 4th. And up next, the center fielder, Jake Marisnick.
And going back to that previous at-bat when he hit the 2-strike breaking ball for a home run, something tells me that this guy, when he gets behind in the count, sits on something off speed or the breaking ball.
No balls and a strike to count. 0-1, here's the pitch. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Kane on the move. He makes the running play. 2 down.
Now batting, the second baseman, Ildemaro Vargas.
Up next, Ildemaro Vargas. He bounced out last time up. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. Barely able to make contact. Down 0-2 now.
Not surprised he's laid on a heater right there. Just saw an off-speed pitch. Wanted to stay back a little bit too long.
Oh, and this ball is absolutely blasted. High and deep into the bleachers and out of here. So a solo shot here to left center field. First home run of the campaign for him. And with it, the Cubs have moved out in front now 4-0.
Man, this has been a rough one for this guy so far. That's the 3rd homer he's allowed today. He better start keeping the ball down in the strike zone, or that total might continue to rise.
Into the box, Trevor Williams.
The pitcher.
As he'll take a look at a strike on the outside corner, it's 0-1. He singled in his first AB. Now here's the pitch. Four runs, 6 hits. No errors so far for the Cubbies. Still no balls and 2 strikes. The 0-2 once more. flare out toward right center. Garcia is there, and he'll put it away to retire the side. But add on one more as the solo shot stretches their lead even further. We played 4. It's now 4-0 Chicago. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Well, Matt, during the break, I caught up with Craig Counsell, the Brewers skipper, about his lineup's performance so far, and he told me, overall, he's not happy with the at-bats they're putting together. They've only managed one base runner in this game, so it's easy to see why he said they haven't shown much fight today. He's hoping to see someone step up and find a way to get something going, though. This game isn't out of hand, so it remains to be seen if they can snap out of this funk and climb back into this one.
Okay, thank you, Heidi.
The second baseman, Keston Hiura.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Keston Hiura is in for the second time now as he looks at a ball inside 1-0.
This guy's been really on point so far, but it's not getting any easier. He has to get through 4, 5, and 6 right here.
Out in front there as this one's pulled off to the left side.
This guy's been throwing the ball great so far, but he's going to be tested here. 4, 5, and 6 coming up this part of the lineup.
The 1-1 home. Here's a shot to left field and deep. Look at this. And it's gone. A solo shot here to left. First home run of the campaign for him. As they get on the board, it's 4-1 now.
Yeah, everyone in the stadium, including the guy in the mound, knew it was just a matter of time until this guy cranked one out of here. Well, that's the first one of the year, and many more are sure to follow.
The batter.
Standing in now, Daniel Vogelback. Now a swing at a ball popped in the air back behind short. Bodie backs up a bit and he takes charge for the first out.
Now batting, third baseman, Travis Shaw.
So one gone in the Milwaukee 5th, and that brings up the left-handed hitter Travis Shaw. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1.
Although he doesn't use that pitch too much, if he's able to steal some strikes early in the count, could be something they have to think about.
Behind 0-2 now. 1 run, 2 hits, and no errors on the Milwaukee line score so far. And a swing and a miss as they got him with the slider there, 2 away.
Boy, he's having a hard time just putting the ball in play right now. He took the hat trick with 3 strikeouts yesterday, and here's another one today. Looks to me like he just needs to simplify his approach and focus on making some contact.
To the plate now, Omar Narvaez. As he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. Flew out in his only at-bat so far. The windup and the 0-1. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. 2 out, nobody on. Now a swing as he rifles this one into center for a base hit.
And they keep the inning alive with a base hit, but you can see that's only the 3rd hit he's given up the entire game, so he's still in total control out there.
Next to bat, Orlando Arcia, as he'll take a look at ball one. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. 1-0 pitch on the way. And that's over. 2-1.
What a well-executed fastball right there. Down and away. If you're going to do any damage with that pitch, you have to think up the middle the other way, and you have to be diving and leaning out over that thing.
Ready with 2 balls and a strike.
If I'm in the box right now, I'm coming unglued. He is going to throw something over the heart of the plate.
Narvaez is off of first with 2 away. Drilled to the left side, and that finds its way through for a base hit.
Well, that's not a bad pitch right there. That's a pretty good sinker. He just happens to hook that one right into left field for a base hit.
Yeah, he got the bat head out right there, Dan, and was able to get that one to left field.
Colton Wong will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 16, Colton Wong.
Here's the first pitch to him. Swing and a looper to left. Horner makes the play, and the inning comes to a close. But not before they answer back here with a solo home run. On to the bottom of the 5th. It's the Cubs 4 and the Brewers 1. Brett Anderson will come on out of the bullpen as he'll be appearing in his 3rd game this season.
Brett Anderson.
Now back to the leadoff spot in the Cubs lineup. Stepping forward, John Peterson. 3rd trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. And here's a swing and a miss as he falls behind 0-2. Now some movement out in the Milwaukee bullpen. Both a lefty and a right-hander have begun to stretch it out. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. The 0-2 once more. Got him on the good slider there. Swung on and missed as he's down on strikes for the 2nd time tonight. Final line there for the Brewers starting pitcher. And clearly he was off his game this evening.
Well, this one's really easy to dissect. Too many pitches left over the heart of the plate. 3 bombs allowed in this one. He's going to have to do a better job of throwing quality pitches down the road.
First pitch on its way. Sent on the ground out to second. On to first, and it's a fine start to the inning for Anderson. 2 away now.
Now batting, shortstop, Nico Horner.
At the plate now is Nico Horner. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. fifth inning here in a 4-1 ball game. This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. Fielded cleanly. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. Cubs are down in order as they hold on to a 4-1 lead.
Now I've got choice to sacrifice myself where I can.
Leading off for Milwaukee, the center fielder, number 6, Lorenzo Cain.
He's ready. Here's the first pitch. Lorenzo Cain stands in as he checks his swing here for strike one. Goodness, 0-2 now.
And I really don't know how you swing at that. He must have had his mind up he was going to swing as soon as the ball came out of the pitcher's hand.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Hit well on the ground to first. Rizzo is there, and he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
Now batting, right fielder, Avisail Garcia.
Digging in now for the Brewers, Avisail Garcia. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. Here comes the pitch for Garcia. First pitch fastball in there for a called strike. 6th inning, 4-1 is our score. Nope. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. To short. Reined in. And that's the second out.
The batter, the left fielder, Christian Yelich.
Now to the plate, Christian Yelich. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
And he gets a piece of it here, but it's chopped foul. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike.
You know, over the course of a full season, you're going to have some clunkers, and this certainly looks like one. By the look on the manager's face, he's going to probably call a meeting after this.
Here's the 1-1 delivery. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Still a ball and 2 strikes.
Hey, last 2 pitches back-to-back. Off speed, then he's late on the fastball. He could pretty much do anything he wants right here on the mound.
Here he comes again, 1-2. And a sinker there, swung on and missed for out number 3. Gone in order are the Brewers. They trail it 4-1. Bottom of the 6th inning now, and that'll give way to the third baseman, David Bodie.
The third baseman.
First
David
offering.
Bodie.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Hit in the air down the right field line. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And they'll try to bounce a curveball on 0-2, but he holds back. It's 1-2 now. This is in the air out to straightaway center. Cain is under it. Makes the play, 1 away.
The first baseman, Anthony Rizzo.
And that'll bring Anthony Rizzo to the plate. Here's the first pitch. Hit hard back up the middle. Garcia fields it cleanly. And there's out number 2.
Now batting, right fielder, Jason Hayward.
2 away now for the Cubs in the 6th. And that'll bring up the multi-gold glover Jason Hayward. Now the first pitch. And that's cut on and missed. 0-1.
Great job by the pitcher right there to pull the string. He knew he had an aggressive hitter at the plate, somebody who was sitting on fastball and ready to do damage, and he was able to slow him down right there and get him off balance.
Grounded back up the middle. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs, but they lead it 4-1. Now at the plate here is Keston Hiura. Due up are the 4, 5, and 6 hitters, and they're hoping that this is the part of the lineup that can get something going.
Yeah, only 1 run on the board so far for them. They just haven't had consistently good at bats.
He's ready. Here's the first pitch.
This is why the manager pencils these guys in the middle of the order. Big spot, time for them to get back in this game with a couple quality ABs.
The windup and the 0-1.
Yeah, he's got these hitters in the proverbial rocking chair right here, pushing the throttle and pulling it. Nice change of speeds.
And he missed with it. It's 1-2. Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning.
Well, that call looked like it was a little in the pitcher's favor, but it wasn't outrageous. Hey, listen, calling balls and strikes is a really tough job, and even the best are going to miss some from time to time, especially when they're sort of borderline like that last one. Not sure the hitter would want to hear that, though.
Into the box now, Daniel Vogelbach, as he takes a called strike at the knees. It's 0-1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. And he falls behind. 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch fouled off. We're in the 7th now. 4-1 our score to this point. And he gripped that one a bit too tightly as it broke down and just about got him.
He didn't get him to offer at that pitch right there, but that big 12-6 curveball is definitely part of the reason he's having such good success in this one.
Here's another 1-2. Lifted the other way out to left center. Marisnik is under it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
Now batting, third baseman, Travis Shaw.
And that brings up the left-handed hitting Travis Shaw. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. Hit hard to the right side. And this will get through into right, and he's aboard with a single.
Hey, guys, he's lucky he's getting this baseball back. He hung that middle of the plate. The batter's eyes lit up, and he was able to put good wood on it.
In now, Narvaez, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one. A hit and 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. 0-1, here's the pitch. Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2.
Down 0-2, maybe simplify the game plan right here. Get on the heater, even though he has 5 weapons to go to.
Shaw, the runner at first with 2 gone. Oh, right back to him on the mound. And he'll flip it onto first, and with it, that ends the inning. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and 1 man left aboard. 7th inning stretch time here at the ballpark. It's the Cubs 4 and the Brewers 1. Last half of the 7th here, and at the plate will be the speedy outfielder, Jake Marisnick. Now here's the first offering. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Hit weakly back to the mound. And there's 1 down now.
Now back, second baseman, Ildemaro.
Digging in, the switch hitter, Ildemaro Vargas. And now the first pitch. Changed up on him and dropped it in for a called strike. 1 out, nobody on. Well below the knees, laid off on the changeup there. One and 2 now as that one's fouled off. Fly ball out toward left center field. After it is Yelich. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out.
The batter, the pitcher, Trevor Williams.
And now the Cubs pitcher, Trevor Williams. He's been great on the mound, so we'll see if he can do something with the bat here as well. He's earned a chance to take this at bat.
Yeah, Matt, when a guy's throwing the ball as well as he has, it kind of forces the manager's hand to stay with him. He's been exciting to watch, and he's really had this crowd behind him the entire game.
First pitch on its way. Late that time for a strike. 2 out, nobody on. Taken off the outside as the breaking ball couldn't catch the corner.
Hey, that backdoor breaking ball just missed. He had a chance to run it to 0-2.
The 1-1. Down the first baseline. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Cubs are down in order as they hold on to a 4-1 lead.
Leading off for the Brewers, the shortstop, Orlando Arcia.
Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. On its way is pitch number 75. Not where you want the changeup, but he gets away with it for a strike.
Wow, not sure what you're looking for right there, but that one was pretty much middle, center cut. Tough pitch to take.
0-2 pitch is a curveball that misses 1-2. Hard hit ball to second. He's got it. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8. And a look there at the starter comparison, telling the story of the ball game. One guy still going and pitching well. The other one long since departed for the showers. Tyrone Taylor will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
For Milwaukee, number 15, Tyrone Taylor.
First pitch coming. Here it is.
Hey, this guy's been throwing a gem so far. We're moving on later into this game, and he's right at about league average for first pitch strikes.
And this one's downstairs. It's a ball and a strike. Hit out towards second. And he'll whip this one over to first, and he gets his man for the second out.
The center fielder, number 6, Lorenzo Cain.
And in to hit next is Lorenzo Cain. 2 away here in the 8th, and time's running out on him, Danny.
Yeah, they don't have a lot of outs left to work with, so it's time for someone to make something happen if they're going to get back into this thing.
First pitch on the way. This one's blooped out toward right center field. Vargas is calling for it, and that retires the side. Nothing across here this half. Home half of the 8th straight ahead. It's the Cubs 4 and the Brewers 1. Justin Topa will come on out of the bullpen as he'll be appearing in his 3rd game this season.
Number 56, Justin Topa.
Bottom of the inning now, and standing in is the veteran outfielder, Jock Peterson.
The center fielder, Jock Peterson.
And now the first pitch. And he'll try to crowd him there to start the at-bat. It's 1-0.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
Count is even at 1-1 to Peterson. Looks like he swung it underwater that time for strike 2.
Whoo-wee! That was some smoke right there. High fire right on by.
Just a bit low. Tough call, but it's 2-2. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. The 2-2 one more time. Is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. What's your take on all the strikeouts we see in the game today, Dan? That was his third tonight, and it seems we're seeing that a lot more these days.
Yeah, Matt, there's been a real change in philosophy as far as hitting in baseball today. A lot of guys think now that an out is an out, a strikeout is just as good as a regular out, but we're seeing strikeouts at an alarming rate in baseball right now.
Next to hit will be Wilson Contreras. Yelich is under it, and that's the second out of the inning.
The batter, number 2, shortstop.
And now here is Nico Horner. He grounded out last time up. Here's the first pitch to him. There's a fastball right down Broadway taken for a strike. Action now in the Milwaukee bullpen as they'll have a right-hander loosen up. 8th inning, 4-1 is our score. Sinker, and this one's over as well. 0-2 now.
You got to go into battle mode after falling down 0-2 and find a way to work yourself back to even.
High in the air out to center field. Kane is under it, and that's the third out. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs, but they lead it 4-1. New
Leading off for the Brewers, the right fielder, Avisaíl.
Roberto Ozuna comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the ninth.
Number 54, Roberto Ozuna.
First pitch of the AB on its way, and we kick off the 9th inning with a swinging strike here. 0-1. Here comes the pitch for Garcia. Grounded up the first baseline. Ready on 0-2. And a swing and a miss. Good pitch there for the first out here in the 9th. The Cubs are into their bullpen now as there are the final numbers for their starter. He was on point from the get-go this evening.
Yeah, he looked really dialed in from start to finish. This is the kind of outing you hope for every time you go out there. So I think he'll feel pretty good about the effort he put forth in this one.
In is Christian Yelich. Fly ball out toward left center field. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
Now batting, second baseman, Keston Hiura.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Keston Hiura. And he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the 9th. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Upper part of the strike zone, a dangerous pitch with the changeup, but he laid off.
Hey, you want someone sometimes to rattle the bat rack. but also the guy on the mound's got to eat too. They're executing their pitches out there. It's going to be tough to score some runs.
There's a fastball pretty close that time, but ruled a ball, 1-1. Pitch on the way. And this is swung on and missed, so now they find themselves down to their final strike tonight. The Brewers down to their final strike. Milwaukee, good night.
Yeah, nice job slamming the door shut right there. And I'm told he just tied me on the all-time saves list with 158. That's a number I'm proud of, and he should be too.
A 4-1 finish in this evening's game. The Chicago Cubs jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Trevor Williams gets the win on the mound, his first of the year, as he turns in 8 strong innings of work. Eric Lauer was only able to work 4 innings as he takes the loss. Roberto Ozuna hammers down the save, his 3rd of the campaign. So that will wrap things up. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Wackney, and our whole crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, head to theshow.com.
Now is the final line score tonight. Inside the Show. And now your host, Justin Allegri.
Hi, I'm Justin Allegri, and this is your Wednesday edition of Inside the Show. In the National League Central, the Chicago Cubs allowed only 5 hits as a staff as they got the best of the Brewers at home 4-1. It was their 5th straight victory. The Marlins allowed only 5 hits in the game as they got the best of the visiting Redbirds 1-0. The Cincinnati Reds sank the visiting Buccos 3-2. The Braves took down the Nationals in Washington 2-0. The Colorado Rockies totaled 13 hits as a team as they made it a laugher against the Diamondbacks 9-0. The Padres knocked out 10 hits as a team as they defeated the visiting Giants 5-3. Giancarlo Stanton drove home 3 runs as the Yankees claimed victory over the Orioles 8-3. The Rays put together 10 total hits